Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been so long since I've made my last video. I was not planning to take a hiatus, but I ended up doing that for the whole year. I tried to make videos and like everybody, 2020 happened and it was just a lot of other things taking other priority, and I would be working on something and then I never got back to it. Like earlier this year, I was planning to discuss the whole DevaCurl controversy, but then so many other things happened that it just didn't seem appropriate to talk about a hair drama going on versus something like COVID-19 and the racial issues that has always been there, but now it has finally been a part of a big microscope that should have been there from the get-go. But I am back, and today, like the title of this video said, I will just be basically talking about 2020, but not like that. I know everyone's heard enough about 2020 to last them a lifetime. What I'm going to be doing is just basically sharing how 2020 has affected me personally and what I've gotten out of it. And also just seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I know everyone is super excited for the new year to begin and we can all just say bye to 2020. But also with that, I get it. There's been a million things going on and just other life issues happen for everybody, including myself. But within that, I just wanted to say quickly that this is supposed to be a quick video. So just basically, in a way, sharing light as to what 2020 has meant to me. So within these other things happening, I believe that 2020 wholeheartedly was a year of never forgetting who you are, your strength, and also what really truly matters in this world. It could be a whole lot of things. Like for me, it just made me realize that time with family is really everything, because you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. With everyone not being able to see everybody, just making sure that you have done your part in this, which is just doing what the authorities and everyone is telling you to do. Like wear a mask, just be safe, be thoughtful, make sure you have hand sanitizer, washing your hands, and also just taking care of yourself, like working out, eating right, and just also taking care of your mental health. And that's been the biggest thing, especially with me over the last couple of years. It's definitely helped me shown how strong I've become in handling things, and just being able to take time to see all the little joys in life that we get for free, like just being outside, going for a walk, walking your dog, chatting with friends, or just doing anything that before this quarantine or pandemic crisis happened, you didn't really prioritize. You just were work, go. I'll get to that maybe someday. But this year showed that tomorrow is not guaranteed. And we have to live in the now. We have to be very self-aware of what is going on more than ever. And we just need to be able to realize that we can do so much together than apart. And while I do know that a lot of people have to be apart from each other, they've been able to show their creative side on how to still be able to see them. Like, I want people to focus on the heartwarming stories rather than the heartbreaking stories of 2020. There's been so many cases that I saw a bunch of kids just really letting their humanitarian come out, and adults as well. We can learn from everybody, whether they're younger or older, and I really hope that people can take that from 2020 as well, that everyone needs to be the listener and also the talker. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself or for your community or for what needs to be changed, because even in America we have seen there is a lot to be done. And so it's just very important to, even with that, not get so caught up in that negativity. Just like I said, it's just been so important and crucial to just look outside real quick. Whatever you believe in, like I'm a proud Christian. I thank God every morning for just waking up, being able to breathe right, not having any symptoms or not having any type of more serious diseases that anyone could wake up and end up having. I'm blessed for that. I'm blessed to be able to still have my job. A lot of people lost their jobs. I did not have to worry about that. Was it extremely stressful with how we had to operate, yes, especially when this whole ordeal was just brand new to us. We didn't fully understand COVID from the beginning. I knew it was something, but honestly, I felt like it was going to be like the swine flu or all the other diseases we had in the past, where they were just around for a little bit, we got through it, and we trucked along. This has not been the case, and I just believe that that's happening for a reason. We need to be listening to each other and not just having this, well, you said this, but I'm still gonna do what I want attitude. To an extent, yes, you need to speak up for yourself, like I said, but do it in a classy and poised manner. Make them feel your words, not just feel the tension in your voice. People do sometimes need to see the anger and power of your voice, but don't just go around hating the world and just treating everyone horribly. Honestly, like, pray for them. I know obviously there is something going on with them that is making them lash out right now, and I just so happen to be that person in front of their face that they're able to express that to. And just taking the high road with that type of thing, like, yes, absolutely not, I do not condone someone being disrespectful to you, but also just think, whatever I do, you know, you have to worry about how it's going to affect you in the future. I know a lot of people are like very touchy on the terms, but no, African Americans, black people, people of color, all of us have to watch our backs 10 times harder in what we say and how we react. We have many, many, many stereotypes against us, and we can't let them be proven right about us. So yes, we have just so many things, and I know it just made our heads just spin, and we just wanted to crawl into a ball. But you can't do that. Instead, just use that feeling for good. You know, going out and hanging out with your friends and leaving the phones at home, or just keeping it in your pocket and just not use it unless you want to like take pictures, and get into photography and just really capture every moment. And then you can look back at this a year from now, or 10 years, 20 years, and see how far you came during 2020. I want everyone to just be able to take something good out of this. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me something that you got out of 2020 that was good. Just something horribly tragic happened, but I gained this. Yes, I haven't been at work, and oh my gosh, it's so annoying, but I got more time with my kids. Someone who wanted to do YouTube maybe didn't have time for it, they're able to do that, and they're able to get that grind going, and they love it. Just whatever you want to do. 2020 did not make it easy, but it also did not make it impossible. And I feel like 2020 was that growing year that people may not have wanted this way to grow, but this was the hard, ugly, tough type of growth that we all have to endure and experience to become our most authentic selves. With that being said, and I'm sorry I've been very inactive, the thing is, this has been a hard year, but I am so excited for what is to come. We got it, and we made it work, and that's what 2020 is about. You make it work, and you carry everything that you just learned from this year and take it on to the next year. That's all that I can just define 2020 as. Yes, it was a horrible year. I don't need to be another person telling you that. You know. But just taking that moment to just really give thanks. Give thanks to who is still around you. Give thanks to maybe some new people you met. Again, like, everyone has had these different experiences. It's a quick little scare myself. It was the week leading up to Christmas, and I was freaking out. I kept experiencing a lot of symptoms. I just got done taking my exam. I figured, oh, I'm just stressed out, like, I'm just tired, whatever. I was very scared, and my work made me get tested, and I'm so glad that, honestly, this happened, because, like, just for those few days of being in quarantine, it gave me a different perspective of the people that have been going through this a long time. And just the heaviest people on my mind were the nurses, like, having to do so many horrific things and not even getting to see their loved ones for a long period of time, or having to go above and beyond just to be able to walk through the door. Like, it just sucked for me not to be able to just go to the store, like, to know that I could not leave this house. I needed to be outside. I love being outside, guys. You have no idea. Like, that is one of my biggest therapies, that and working out. And I bet a lot of you guys learned more about what you guys like to do that helps keep you sane and keeps you growing mentally and physically and being completely and totally happy. Yes, I'm very blessed to have gotten that little baby taste. Oh, by the way, I came out negative, so I'm good. And again, I just have been thanking God even more for that. The fact that it was just a little scare. I can tell you, for people that don't think that COVID is real, it is. I have heard too many stories of just seeing these stories unfold of so many loved ones being lost to this horrible disease. So yes, it is real, and I took it 100% seriously. Just that whole experience of just waiting for those results and not being able to see my boyfriend for those few days, it was hard. Like, it really was hard. So again, it gave me a different perspective. Even more, like, I never thought that COVID wasn't real, but I always was like, you know, I wish that I could have a little quarantine like everyone else, just to have a little break. And I was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna organize my room, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. If, you know, worst case scenario, I had to be quarantined. But no, like, you have to try to calm yourself down the entire time. Like, it took me a minute to just be able to, you know, get productive immediately, take my mind off of just like, when am I getting these results, when am I getting these results. And so no, quarantine is just not, it's not it. Like, check on everybody. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know if they're having an off day. This YouTube channel, I honestly did not know if anyone was caring about my videos or anything. You know, you just get in your head a little bit like, oh, I'm not growing that much, but it's gonna take time and consistency. And I was not doing the consistency part. Yeah, I got a few great messages of people just saying, like, I watched your video a year ago that you made on your birthday, and it just was so great what you said, and just I want to see more videos from you. That really, like, made my entire day. Like, I told someone that was the best birthday gift I could have ever received. Shout out to you, Nohimi. Thank you so much for what you said. It really just like pushed me to want to do this video and to get it out as soon as I can. With that being said, 2020, you were a tough year. What's the word I'm looking for? You definitely filled with strength building activities. We'll say that. Again, I just think of the people who are sacrificing more and harder and just selflessly doing it, even though we know it's hard on this. Being super strong with their mighty armor, and I'm praying for them every single day. And so with that, 2020, thank you for the growth that we did not expect in this way. And that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people, when they saw 2020, they thought, oh yeah, perfect vision, gotta be a perfect year, I'm gonna have all my blessings. But with every blessing requires hard work, sacrifice, and hard times. And so I believe 2020 was the hard times, was the sacrifice, was pushing yourself to get out of your comfort zones. And a lot of times people were just pushed because they had no choice, and other people eventually chose it. But that was such a beautiful thing to witness time and time again. So thank you, 2020, for the growth. Thank you for letting us have a year that we will never forget, and we can always look back when we're having an off day thinking like we haven't accomplished anything or did enough. You got through 2020. You can all say that. A lot of people, unfortunately, did not make it through all of 2020. And my hearts are with all of those loved ones and family members who have endured that painful loss. I just pray that his arms around you and just give you so much strength. And I'm giving you a virtual hug right now. Just know that everything's going to be okay. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. There will be new videos coming very soon. I'm very excited. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe this video, please. So I just really want to reach as many people as possible. My biggest goal is that when people watch my videos, or even just this one, that they feel a little better, feel calmer, and is able to really just go out that door ready to kill it. All right, love you guys. Bye.